Have you ever wondered if we're alone in the universe? If not, who else might be out there? We're about to embark on an exploration of the Ancient Astronaut Theory. This intriguing concept suggests that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in antiquity, influencing human civilization in profound ways. The proposition is shrouded in mystery and controversy, yet it captivates the imagination, challenging our understanding of history and our place in the cosmos. Stay tuned as we delve into the fascinating theory of ancient astronauts. The theory of ancient astronauts proposes a thought-provoking question. What if the extraterrestrial life we seek in the cosmos has already paid us a visit? Yes, you heard it right. This theory posits that beings from other worlds may have interacted with our ancestors, influencing their cultures, technologies, and religions. The Ancient Astronaut Theory, also known as paleocontact hypothesis, suggests that our ancestors were either visited, guided, or even possibly genetically manipulated by extraterrestrial beings. It's a compelling thought, isn't it? Imagine beings from distant galaxies, light years away, visiting our blue planet in times when human civilization was just learning to walk. This theory has been interpreted in various ways, some intriguing, others outright extravagant. Some proponents argue that ancient structures, like the pyramids of Egypt or the mysterious Moai statues of Easter Island, were built with the help of extraterrestrial technology. They believe that such monumental tasks were beyond the capabilities of humans of that era. Others propose that ancient texts and artworks hold clues to these otherworldly visitors. They point to religious scriptures, cave paintings, and mythologies from around the world that describe beings from the sky or chariots of fire, interpreting them as evidence of extraterrestrial visits. However, this theory is not without controversy. Many scholars and scientists argue that it discredits human ingenuity and achievement. They assert that our ancestors were fully capable of constructing great monuments and developing complex civilizations without extraterrestrial intervention. The Ancient Astronaut Theory is not a universally accepted scientific theory. It's often categorized under pseudoscience due to the lack of empirical evidence. However, it continues to captivate our imagination, encouraging us to question our understanding of human history and our place in the universe. This theory raises more questions than it answers, but that's what makes it even more intriguing. It pushes us to keep exploring, to keep questioning, and to keep seeking the truth, even if it lies beyond the stars. There are numerous pieces of evidence supporting this theory, some of which are truly mind-boggling. Let's delve into some of these pieces of evidence, starting with ancient artifacts. These artifacts, many of them centuries old, bear uncanny resemblances to modern technology. Intricate carvings and sculptures depict figures that closely resemble astronauts, complete with what appears to be helmets and spacesuits. Some even show what looks like advanced machinery, things that our ancestors should have had no knowledge of. Then we have the ancient writings, filled with tales that seem straight out of a science fiction novel. Stories of gods descending from the sky, of celestial chariots, and of beings with knowledge beyond human understanding. These writings, found in cultures as diverse as the Sumerians, the ancient Indians, and the Mayans, speak of interactions with these celestial beings. And let's not forget the structures. The pyramids of Egypt, the Nazca lines of Peru, the stone heads of Easter Island. These monumental feats of engineering, created with primitive tools, have left scientists puzzled for decades. The precision, the alignment with celestial bodies, the scale of these structures all suggest a level of knowledge and skill that seems out of place for the time. These pieces of evidence suggest that our ancestors had contact with advanced civilizations that may have come from the stars. They suggest that these ancient astronauts visited our planet, shared their knowledge, and left their mark in the form of these artifacts, writings, and structures. But it's important to remember that these are interpretations. There are alternative explanations for every piece of evidence we've discussed. Some see these artifacts as mere artistic expression, the writings as mythical stories, and the structures as the result of human ingenuity and perseverance. The evidence is compelling, but it is not without its critics. Like any theory, the Ancient Astronauts Theory has its skeptics. There are those who dismiss it as pure science fiction, a fanciful tale spun from the threads of our collective imaginations. Their reasoning often stems from a lack of substantial evidence that can definitively prove the presence of extraterrestrial beings in our ancient past. Among the critics, a common rebuttal against the theory is the principle of Occam's razor. This principle suggests that the simplest answer is often the correct one. In this context, critics argue that it's more plausible that our ancestors were capable of creating the marvels of the ancient world, rather than attributing these achievements to alien intervention. Another argument from the skeptics points to the gaps in historical and archaeological records. They contend that if ancient astronauts did visit Earth, we should have more concrete proof, not just ambiguous carvings or texts that can be interpreted in multiple ways. A significant body of skeptics are scientists and archaeologists who argue that the theory discredits the ingenuity and capability of our ancestors. They believe that humans were entirely capable of these ancient marvels, and that attributing them to extraterrestrial beings undermines human achievement. Moreover, the skeptics also question the methodology of those supporting the theory. They argue that proponents often cherry-pick evidence that fits their narrative, while ignoring the broader context or alternative explanations. But despite these criticisms, the Ancient Astronaut Theory persists. Its proponents continue to search for evidence, to question, and to wonder. The skeptics, on the other hand, continue to demand more concrete proof and rigorous scientific scrutiny. The debate continues, but the theory remains a fascinating topic of discussion. Whether you're a believer, a skeptic, or simply curious, there's no denying the allure of such a provocative notion. The idea that we might not be alone in the universe and that our past might be far more intertwined with the stars than we ever imagined. The theory of ancient astronauts has had a significant impact on popular culture. It's a captivating concept, the thought of extraterrestrial beings visiting our planet in the distant past, influencing our civilizations, and perhaps even our evolution. This idea has found its way into various forms of media, capturing the collective imagination and spurring a wave of speculation and creativity. Take, for instance, the world of cinema. Films like 2001, A Space Odyssey, Stargate, and Prometheus have woven the ancient astronaut theory into their narratives, presenting fascinating tales of interstellar visitors and their profound influence on humanity. Switching channels to television, series like The X-Files and Ancient Aliens have taken viewers on thrilling journeys into the unknown, exploring the possible intersections between our history and extraterrestrial life. These shows, with their blend of fact, fiction, and conjecture, have further propelled the theory into mainstream consciousness. In the realm of literature too, the theory has found a rich canvas. Erich von Daniken's Chariots of the Gods and Zecharia Sitchin's The 12th Planet are seminal works that explore the possibility of prehistoric alien contact, igniting discussions and debates worldwide. Even in the sphere of video games, we see the influence. Titles like Assassin's Creed and Halo incorporate elements of the theory into their lore, adding depth and intrigue to their narratives. Finally, in music and art, the theory has inspired countless works, from album covers to murals, all exploring the tantalizing idea of ancient astronauts and their potential role in shaping our world. The theory continues to captivate the imagination of many, even today. Whether it's the spark for a blockbuster movie, the premise of a best-selling novel, or the theme of a popular video game, the theory of ancient astronauts remains a compelling part of our popular culture. The debate over the theory of ancient astronauts is far from over. As we journey further into the 21st century, the discourse continues to evolve, driven by a tireless quest for knowledge and an insatiable curiosity about our universe. On one hand, we have a faction of relentless believers, firm in their conviction that our ancestors were indeed visited by extraterrestrial beings. They argue that the mounting pile of unexplained archaeological findings and ancient texts brimming with stories of sky gods and celestial chariots are irrefutable proof of alien contact in our distant past. However, on the other side of the divide, we find the skeptics. They remain resolute in their demand for empirical evidence, dismissing the current body of proof as mere conjecture and coincidence. They argue that the evidence so far is circumstantial, and that there's a plausible and more mundane explanation for every enigmatic relic or text we've unearthed. In the midst of this ongoing debate, we've seen some fascinating recent developments. Advances in technology have given archaeologists new tools to explore our past, and every now and then they stumble upon something that breathes new life into the ancient astronaut theory. Whether it's an unexplained artifact, an unusual architectural marvel, or a cryptic inscription, these discoveries keep the conversation alive and the debate raging. It's also worth noting that the scientific community is more open than ever to the possibility of extraterrestrial life. With the ongoing exploration of Mars and the discovery of potentially habitable exoplanets, we're inching closer to answering the age-old question, are we alone in the universe? But as the debate rages on, it's important to remember that the theory of ancient astronauts at its core is about exploration and discovery. It's about pushing the boundaries of what we know and daring to consider what might be possible. The truth may still be out there, waiting to be discovered. The theory of ancient astronauts is a fascinating topic that continues to captivate our imagination. It's been a remarkable journey delving into this world of cosmic theories and ancient mysteries. We've explored the intriguing theory itself, which posits that extraterrestrial beings visited Earth in antiquity, leaving behind a wealth of knowledge and technological advances. We've examined the compelling evidence that supporters of this theory put forth, from the enigmatic structures that dot our world to the uncanny technological knowledge of our ancestors. We've also taken a look at the critics and skeptics who caution us to tread carefully and not abandon scientific rigor in our quest for answers. We've acknowledged the undeniable impact this theory has had on popular culture. It has fueled the imagination of filmmakers, writers and artists, giving us unforgettable works of science fiction and fantasy. It has also sparked a myriad of debates, discussions and controversies that continue to this day. Indeed, the debate is far from over. On one hand, we have those who wholeheartedly believe in the theory, convinced that our ancestors were visited by beings from other worlds. On the other, we have those who remain skeptical, urging for more concrete evidence and a cautious approach. Whatever your views on the theory, one thing is certain. It encourages us to keep exploring, to keep asking questions, and to keep seeking the truth. This is the beauty of such theories and discussions. They ignite our curiosity and stimulate our intellect, pushing us to look beyond the confines of our current knowledge. So, let's continue this journey of exploration and discovery. Thank you for watching, and remember, the truth is out there. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating journey into the theory of ancient astronauts. If you found this content informative and interesting, please do hit that like button. It helps us to create more content like this. We're really interested to hear your thoughts on this theory. Are you a believer or a skeptic? Do you have any other theories or evidence that you'd like to share? Please leave a comment below and let's keep this discussion going. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Your support helps us to continue exploring the mysteries of our world and beyond. So, keep exploring, keep questioning, and stay curious. Thank you for your support. And until the next video, remember, the truth is out there.